Welcome back. Titans and Bengals coming up this Sunday from Nissan Stadium. Starting quarterback for the Titans, Ryan Tannehill, coming off that big game in the win over Green Bay last Thursday, speaking to the media earlier today.
Ryan, how much have some of those kind of X plays that you hit last game, how much does that change a game and make the defense start thinking about something else?
It makes a difference, no doubt. You know, whenever you're able to get those explosive plays, shorten drives just by yards needed to gain, definitely, you know, gets the defense on their heels. And, you know, when they want to stack the box and we can take advantage of some looks down the field, it helps.
Coach, Ryan, your coach says Sunday is not a revenge game. Are you of that mindset as well? Yeah,
no doubt. Just like I said after Thursday night, you know, that was last year. Half this team, you know, wasn't even here. So this is a new team facing another new team. Obviously, a game we want to win, but it has nothing to do with last year.
You've been around a lot of rookie receivers. Anything unique about Traylon, just as far as his mindset, approach, maybe how he handles his work?
He's a heck of a player. You know, young guy coming in, done everything we've asked him to do, and I think there's a lot of learning experiences along the way. But yeah, he's been great to work with. He's easy to work with. He's talented, obviously. He's got size. He's got strength, great hands, judges the ball well, can run. So he has everything you're looking for, and he's doing a really good job of everything we're asking him to do. So I want to just keep the pressure on him, keep him growing in our offense, and you know, he's going to continue to make plays for us.
This team has guys periodically flash like he did, and sometimes doesn't sustain it or build on it based on how somebody defends you or the game plan or whatever. How do you kind of balance that line between not necessarily forcing it to him but continuing to grow what he's doing?
Yeah, just take advantage of the opportunities that come. You know, each game is different. Each defense is different. You know, not only scheme, but the guys you're playing against. So it's going to present different opportunities each and every week. So when the opportunities arise, we want to hit them, take advantage of them, and just understanding that, you know, not every game is going to play out the exact same way.
How significant was this time off for you personally in the ankle? How are you feeling?
Yeah, getting there. You know, still healing, but definitely the extra time off is nice, and just want to continue progressing.
I know this game isn't a revenge game, but for you, just from a mental recovery standpoint, how has the year gone? Like, do you notice anything different? Did you learn anything new about yourself, you know, going from that point to where you are now?
I don't know exactly what you're looking for there, but yeah, I mean, every year is a learning experience. You're learning the guys around you. You're learning the nuances of how things are going throughout the year, and so, you know, each and every year is a little bit different. There's a little bit different mental side to it, and yeah, I think you know, myself and everyone included has grown mentally, you know, throughout the challenges of this year.
Some of the things you've seen in the passing game, the last couple games, Ryan, does it give you sort of optimism that maybe a little bit of a corner has been turned, you know, compared to some of the earlier weeks of the season?
Yeah, we want to keep building. You know, we just want to keep building in what we're able to do and how we're attacking defenses. The receivers have been doing, and tight ends have been doing a great job of taking advantage of the opportunities. Like I said, you know, every week's going to be different, and when we get those opportunities to make the plays, our guys have been stepping up and making them. So I got to tip your hats to those guys, and like I said, you want to keep the foot on the gas and keep growing as an offense.
It seems like every week you guys have the matchup advantage with Dontrell Hilliard going against whoever he's going against. What has he done just to really step up and be able to lead the team in touchdown receptions?
He does everything we ask him to do. Obviously, he's savvy out of the backfield. He does a good job for us in protections, first of all, and then with that, we're able to get him out in routes. And you know, he's fast. He catches the ball really well. Has a good feel for, you know, how to set up defenders, how to attack defenders based on leverage, and he's done a really good job with it.
It kind of remains to be seen about Ben and whether he gets out of protocol or not. But how did you think Brew did on Thursday night, and maybe how is it adjusting to a new center when you're used to playing with Ben?
Yeah, I was really happy with Brew. You know, came in there on a short week, not a lot of time to prepare, and did a great job for us. You know, he handled the communication up front for the offensive line, just kind of set the table for us, clean in the huddle, clean operation with all the snaps and everything. So to see a guy slide over from guard to center with hardly any preparation, I was really proud of him.
How much is that kind of 69 guys and a coaching staff, largely behind closed doors with nobody else allowed in to see, how much is that part of what builds the chemistry, the camaraderie of a good football team?
Well, it's definitely part of it. You know, the tone that gets set each and every day in the meeting room, starting with Coach Vrabel, and the message that he preaches, whether it's the message of the week or the overall, foundation of the program, it gets everyone to buy in. And then when you see it work, throughout the year and on game days, gets the players to really lock in and engage it and buy into it. So that's definitely where the table is set.
Is the closed circle part kind of important? You're leaning on each other, you kind of know each other in a special way, and it's kind of you and everybody else.
Well, I think that's definitely part of it. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all we got when we step out on that field. It doesn't really matter, what people are saying or what's going on outside. As soon as the ball is kicked, you have your teammates, your coaching staff, and everyone you prepared with, and that's all you got. So you really have to lean into each other during those times and go out there and battle and find a way to win games.
Talk about how almost half this team wasn't here from last year. This team kind of got off to a slow start. How much do you feel like that you guys are starting to trend in the right direction and starting to get back to what you had last year, where it's finding a way to win no matter what?
Yeah, I think we've done some good things, and so I have a lot of room to improve. So that's the goal each and every day as we come out here and find a way to improve, whether it's mentally, physically, in your preparation, in your recovery, and then ultimately you got to find a way to win games. And I think we've done that over the course of the past 7 or 8 weeks, and definitely is going to be the number one thing as we move forward.
Some of their personnel has changed, as you mentioned, but what do they do on defense that maybe gives offenses trouble?
Yeah, they're good defense. They're solid all the way around. Big physical front. They make things tough. They're long on the edges, big in the middle. Their backers are running all over. They have a veteran secondary who's seen a lot of football, understands concepts and how they're getting attacked, and has really good instincts. So you look at them top to bottom, it's a solid defense.
I know that you're not comparing that to last year's game, but the fans obviously take a different take in that, and they kind of want revenge on Bengals. So is it nice to have them here and have an opportunity again to maybe get a win for the fans? And what have you thought about the crowds this year at Nissan Stadium?
The crowd's been great. It's fun. Anytime you get to step on Nissan and play in front of your home fans, that's an exciting day. And so this day is no different. I want to go out there and find a way to win.
Derek kind of joked that when he was told that he had 3 touchdown passes in his career, that he was like a young Peyton Manning. Is he lobbying for extra chances, or do how do you maybe tell him, okay, that's enough for the year?
If Derek gets another opportunity, that'd be great. As long as it goes for a touchdown or completion, I'm happy with it.
Momentum-wise, do you take from last week's game? Are you able to carry that into this week, or is that something that it kind of starts from today and rolls into the game? How do you go, you approach that momentum process?
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit, but at the end of the day, each game is different, right? So you'd like to build on what you did well, in the game before and in the games before leading up to this point. Ideally, you're making corrections and growing from each and every game. So I definitely think there's an aspect to growing on what we've done the past few weeks. And like I said, just keeping the foot on the gas and trying to find ways to improve. Good. Thank you.
Titans quarterback Ryan Tannehill earlier this morning. All right, that's going to wrap things up for this edition of SportsLine. Our thanks to Drake Hills and Dan Hoard for joining us. No show tomorrow, so everybody have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you next week. See you.